Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire Daily Challenge Runs. This is August 27th, 2018 and we are here to play as the Defect. So far so good. We've got 7 losses piled up already and if I'm correct 19 wins, I think. 19 wins. This should be our 20th win if we get a win here. Of course with Horde and Insanity, no, I'm going to go full on Collector's Bonus, which is been known to give me a few problems, but the scores are extremely high today, so I'm assuming there's an early Mind Blast because these are the type of scores you would get usually with a Mind Bloom bonus. And of course, as you all know, there's no more Mind Bloom in the game, or although there is a Mind Bloom in the game, it doesn't count for points anymore. So I'm assuming that these extremely high scores say to me that there's either very early Mind Bloom or Insanity gave you something like a few Seeks, a couple of aggregates, and then a Tempest or something along the lines like that. So we'll have to see how it goes. For now, we do have Insanity, 50 starting cards. Horde, add 3 cards to the deck every time we get a card instead of 1. And Binary, only 2 options. So it's pretty much exactly the same modifiers we had as the Ironclad the other day that I messed up when I went for the Glitch Spire one with the potion glitch. But we'll have to see how it goes. For now, of course, the score 1546 is needed for that top 100 spot. Of course, I did do a quick check on the top 100 for any good friends or viewers. Unfortunately, I didn't see anyone in the top 100 score daily. I'm assuming you guys haven't done it yet. Let's jump into it and see how we do it. It's the Defect, so that does make it slightly easier. So I'm going to spend time to look at my top 50 cards. So I need to know if there's a Seek in here. There is an Echo Form already. There's a Buffer, there's a Defect, there's a Rainbow, there's a Gloop. So we got Power Synergy right off the bat. Got off one Claw. Steam Barriers for 0 costing cards. Boot Sickness for more 0 costing. 2 Boot Sickness is very bad. 2 Claws, 1 go for 1 on FTL. So this deck is horrible. This is an extremely bad starting 50 cards. No aggregates, no Seeks, no double energies here. Just pretty much horrible cards. So not a great start right off the bat. There's 1, 2 elites there, 3 elites, 4 elites on 1 floor. Are you kidding me? I mean, there's only one option. I have to go for all 4 elites if I want the highest score possible here. But I mean, damn, that is actually kind of insane. So this is kind of an okay start. We get to get a defrag out early, get a ice out early. You know, it's lots of stuff we do want. So our ice is going to right off the bat pay for stuff. So I'm going to start off with that and go for claw here. And we're not taking any damage yet, which is obviously a good thing. We'll have to see how long we keep that out. So the first card we play is played twice. This will do 4 damage. I think instead I'll just do a go for the ice. So double go for the ice over here. Do 1 leap, go for a skim play, and go for a cold snap kill. And right now we should be in a take no damage situation, which is very important for me. Remove all orbs, gain 1 energy and draw 1 card for each orb removed. Remove all orbs. I'm going to test it. So it just removes the orbs. It doesn't actually play the orbs. Very cool. That's actually very cool. This will do 7, but I don't want to do it. I guess I could do it. Do 7 and then do 7. So that's Vision's been changed. It works extremely different now. Oh, we just have to be careful about what cards we had. Fudge! I kind of forgot about that. I think we have 5 cool edits now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 cool edits. That was actually perfect. Excuse me, I'm a bit worried. I do not want to add 3 normalities. If I have to add something, I'll add 3 injuries. But the problem here is that what card would I even want to upgrade? There's nothing in the deck that screams out to me that says, hey, upgrade me, you know. Vision does become 0. That's pretty good. Upgrading a defrag is super good for us. Upgrading a buff is really good. Upgrading hyper beam is not that great. Upgrading recycle is good because it becomes free if I'm correct. There's just nothing worth really upgrading here, but I can't afford to add 3 rice. Don't really care about adding 3 injuries though. It puts us closer to our what do they call it? The it puts us a lot closer to the cursed bonus if we get it. So I'm gonna do it. But there was just no way I could justify. There was absolutely no way I could justify playing the. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate. Anyway, as I was trying to say, there's just no way I could justify playing, taking the normality there. Because if you look at it, this will play to do 26 damage. Okay, so we will get the kill. Actually, we won't get the kill. Interesting. And now we will get the ogre. Had to be sure we got the kill there, or that might have just put us not in a bad situation, obviously. Definitely take defrag. So Mummified Hand now is at the 100% top of my priority list. Like, At the top of my priority list right now is Mummified Hand. So rebound boot sequence, even though it doesn't work how I need it to, it's okay. So having 3 it will actually ironically kill him eventually because we left on 1 and that's actually pretty easy to get through. So here we go. Ooh, you are dead, good sir. Goodbye. So far so good. I mean, so far this is going extremely well. I mean, obviously it's the claw because you want the collector's bonus for the claw, but you gotta still be careful about it. See, hyper beam here would have been great game, absolutely amazingly good. Unfortunately we didn't get it. Of course I'll just play both boot sequences here and we won't take damage. But what we are really in need of and really looking for actually is the, what do they call it, that card I'm thinking about. This does 7. Oh, it does 7. Oh, randomly. I thought it did 7 to everything for a second. I was like, excuse me. What I'm actually looking for here is bag of prep. Bag of prep will be extremely huge. So if I can get a bag of prep, I'd be very happy. I don't think I have a generic algorithm or chill, but I think if I had to take something here, I'll probably take the chill. So I'm gonna take the chill, but both of those were kind of bad for me. Now we go start fighting elites, and this is kind of where it gets a little bit scary because what I even like, I don't know how this deck does against elites right now, you know. We're gonna have to see how it goes. So I'm gonna start with the FTL, cold snap, all for 1, FTL again, go for the eyes, and I can play 1 boot sequence. Okay, so perfect technically, still maintain. Enemy's pretty close to death. I think I should have gone more damage there. I think that was a mistake, but I think I'll do it now and we'll see how it goes. So you start with the claw, rip and tear, and hyper beam. Beautiful, perfect. Makes me feel very good. Choose brace is fine. I will charge battery here instead of the alternative. Well, the alternative was very good, but I think that's fine. I think we want to either upgrade, go for the eyes here, or potentially another upgrade a defrag. Upgrading all 4 defrags would be super good for us. It's just going to be hard to play them all, to get them all up. But we like, our entire run can be instantly won by the miraculous activation. Well, I mean, if I do this, I could potentially get a awful. I was hoping for awful 1. I don't have a, I'm going to just pop this right now. I don't have a turbo in the deck, so trying to get the, ooh, this will wake him up. I don't really want to wake him up though. We can get, I don't want to wake him up yet. I'll wait 1 more turn, see if that we can get that echo form to show up. No echo form, unfortunately. Do we have anything here? So I think this is where you go for it. So I'm going to start off with a charged battery, and then I'm going to pop echo loading. So I'm not doing any damage. He's going to wake up now, but I'm going to keep the extra. I'm going to have 1 extra, and I'm going to keep this hand, and I think that was kind of the important play. So I'm going to start with FTL, play the defrag, play the chill, play the steam barrier, play the hologram, and I'm gonna go fetch me a cool-headed. Play cool-headed. Hope you don't get an echo form. You got buff. It's okay. What would we want to fetch? Oh, I just ended my turn. That was a mistake. Wrong button push, but it's okay. Claw here into cold snap here into go for the eyes here. You go for go for the eyes, claw, FTL, 1 boot sequence, and we are maintaining our prep right now. The reason I'm not playing the other boot sequence stuff song because I know there's more awful 1s in the deck. Ooh. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just going to do this because I want to get rid of like that and that. I'll keep the rainbow maybe. I think that's fine. We want damage next turn. Not being able to play the defrag there was kind of a big deal, but it's okay. So now if I can't kill here, I'm in a bit of a problem, but claw. Oh, I forgot about echo form. If I played Whip and Tear, this was over, but it's still over, and that's another perfect. So all in all, oh, there's my boy Electrodynamics. All in all, we're actually in a really good place right now. Mummified Hand will 100% win this run for us. Give me opening hand Electrodynamics. No, okay. Fine game. Be their way. Be their way. I see what you're doing. Not giving me Electrodynamics from opening hand. You mother effers. We got 2 energy for next turn. That's a big deal, and we can start with a cool-headed, which is extremely nice. And then I'm gonna go for a defrag, defend, rainbow play. Okay, so no perfect on this one. Unfortunately, it was a hard one to get the perfect on. Like these 3 centuries, we don't really have a deck that can handle this many enemies right now, so it's kind of fine. I'm recycling those, I think, right now. I'm gonna play the chill and get 3 ice. It's gonna do a nice amount of damage. I'm gonna go hologram and bring back cool-headed. Play cool-headed. Hope we don't get what I was hoping for was that I wouldn't get the echo form. And this is the big problem with the deck right now. As I mentioned earlier, we just don't have a way to enable that echo form, you know. That's where the big problem comes in right now. It's just we cannot enable echo form, so it puts us in a not that it puts us in a very bad place, obviously. It just puts us a little bit behind the curveball. So electrodynamics is big, except I got rid of my lightning like a fool, so it might not be that big. Let's do this. I'm actually gonna fission here because I have the chill. I was hoping that chill would kind of pay for itself. Let's go get the. Well, let's just go get a cold snap. I think cold snap will do it. And then I'll go fission again. Go for the eyes. Do a little bit of claw action. Let's go skim. And another claw action. Beautiful. It wasn't a perfect, unfortunately, but I think we did okay. Now we need to decide Sunder or White Noise. Now I wouldn't want to add either of those. I mean, White Noise is fine. Sunder, not so much. I'll take the White Noise, but we are like, our entire strategy revolves around us getting a mummified hand right about now. But we also need to be careful because I actually did that last night. And what happened was, actually, is that, oh no. I'm actually, you know what? I'm not going to waste the potion on a guy that I don't care about. The fight I don't care about when I might need it on a elite fight soon. So I'm going to start with the White Noise. I'm going to play the heat sinks. And then I'm going to go claw, and I'm going to go fission. Deep frag, White Noise, self-repair, and stab. We are going to take a little bit of damage here. It's okay, but we're hitting 7 anyway, so right now we're still running at technically a net positive. So I don't mind too much. It's fine. It's cool-headed here. There we go. There we go. Still not taking any damage. Still in a very good place. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then you just get wrecked. We have so many claws in this deck that we can actually make it work. So obviously the option here should be leap for the collector's bonus, but we should also be very smart. Like I keep thinking collector's bonus, collector's bonus, collector, and I've already got 3 leaps. Fudge! I don't want 6 leaps. That's too many leaps. Oh, now it's a little bit harder because I really don't want 6 leaps. I have 3 holograms. I have 4 holograms already. I really don't want 6 leaps. I really don't want 6 leaps. I'm gonna take the beam star instead. It doesn't give me collector's bonus, but I think it's the play I'm just gonna have to make, even though it's not exactly what I wanted. I think it's the play I need to make for the survivability. Who's our boss here? Is it the boss slime? That's fine. As long as it's not the what is it called? As long as it's not the Hexaghost, we should be able to get the perfect. I got a little bit like mind flooded there. I was like trying to remember what the thing was called, and I was like, what is that thing? Like, who's that guy? Who's that problematic guy again, guys? I can't remember his name. What's his name again? I just for the life of me couldn't remember. So I would actually prefer to delay here for as long as possible since I've only got ice, and try and maybe find a maybe try and find the self-repair to get a little bit of HP, because we do have an elite fight coming up soon, so I wouldn't mind delaying this for a bit if I can. Just wanted to, we can kill this guy at any point basically, so let's delay it, wait for that self-repair. If we can get an echo form with self-repair out, it's even better. I will cool-headed here. No, okay, self-repair and then murder him. There we go. Beautiful. Easy peasy, not difficult at all. Rebound or steam barrier. I think steam barrier is the one we want. We have a singular steam barrier, that I know for sure. I'm just not sure how many rebounds we have. We have 1 steam barrier and we have 1 rebound. I'm gonna take the steam barrier. I prefer the defensive play, as you all know. Very bad opening hand for me. Really very unfortunate. Like perfect in this is gonna be really hard now. Rip and tear. Charge battery. Hologram. Boot sequence. Perfect is still technically intact. Really good. You claw. You cool-head it. White noise. Loop. Do this. I'm gonna pop the Dex potion now. Okay, so we're playing way too many skills and he's getting way too strong. This is actually gone from a very simple fight now to a very dangerous fight. Where if I'm not excuse me I'm busy dying. If I'm not very careful, I could potentially just like have died there, but we did lose our perfect, but at least I didn't die. I'll take the rebound, finish the collector's bonus. Move a card, upgrade a card, or transform a card. Upgrading a card. What if we upgrade a card? We're probably gonna upgrade defrags here, or cool edits here, possibly electrodynamics, possibly. I think we should, if we're gonna upgrade something, we should upgrade the. We can also remove a card. The recycle's kind of pointless, except for the fact that we could get another one. Hello World's kind of bad. We have 2 Hello Worlds, so we don't want to do that. Blizzard's okay, we actually play a lot of ice. We could change our deck to an ice build instead. Then that means we need to get rid of the lightning. Which is fine. We have electrodynamics, so we do want lightning in the deck, never mind. Claw, maybe. Machine learning, maybe. Rainbow, possibly. Upgrading something like Equilibrium, maybe? No, not worth it. Upgrading Ecoform is just a really good idea, I think, in general. I think we're actually going to upgrade a Recycle here. Because Recycle's pointless right now, because we're usually going to be recycling one energy card for one energy card, so it doesn't really net us much bonus. But if I could potentially... I'm going to upgrade Ecoform just so it doesn't go away, because I think Ecoform's kind of a big deal for our win condition here. So this is okay still. Now it's horrible. I'm actually going to use Fission right now. Man. Use Fission again. Man. Okay. Skill person? Skill card? Let's get Fusion. Get the extra energy. Very, like, I went really hard there. Like, I went, like, all in. I was, like, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I went all in for it. It didn't pay off, obviously, as you could tell. But I had to go for it. You know, it was one of those... You gotta go for situations, and I did go for it. It didn't work out great, but you know, it is what it is. So perfectness boss is really important for me, but I just don't think it's possible for me is the problem. So you should probably rebound the charge battery. Play the leap. Play the chill. I mean, it doesn't matter if I play these because, okay. So we're not going to perfect here. It was unfortunately just like I didn't get the right cards. I got the right card now, but you know, one turn too late, as they say. I think I'll play slow here. There's really no need to go all in. I'll let this energy build to its maximum potential. Defrag again. I think now we can kill him. Yeah, this is fine. Beam stuff first, then claw, then chill. Cool, hit it. Recycle the self repair. Play the hologram. Bring back the claw, obviously. Play the claw. Okay, so we don't get to kill him here, which is not a problem, but it would have been a lot better for us if we had the opportunity to kill him, but you know, as they say, it is what it is. We'll bring back another claw. These claws are really good. I should have played around them a lot more, my bad. So no perfect for us on the first 4 boss is huge for, it's really bad because it's our, it's basically our perfect on. Give me Inserter. I'm gonna want the orbs. The champ. I'm very upset I didn't perfect that first floor boss. That's pretty much, it pretty much guarantees that we do not get the top 100 score today. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to really go hard on this collector's bonus now. Every card I take must be collector's bonus. If it's not a collector's bonus card, I just don't take it. It's as simple as that at this point. So I mean, I'll bring back hologram because I can bring back a claw, which is free, and we've got so many claws that the claws are getting strong extremely fast. Maybe every time we play 3 attacks, we do get more block though. Something to keep in mind. It's something I'm very bad at internalizing, the fact that, you know, we do actually gain a net positive from attacking 3 times. It's like I could have potentially, there's always the potential that if I had attacked 3 times, you know, maybe I could have got a perfect, you know. It's just the possibility always remains. There's something to keep in mind. So there we go. Just trying to delay the damage we take for now at this point. So and he will die next turn. We took no damage in this fight. That was great. We have so many defrags. If we can get enough defrags and an echo form together, we can be in a really good place. So it's obviously Rip and Tear, right? Because we want those collector's bonuses. We have 2 already. Yeah, it's obviously Rip and Tear. We want that collector's bonus and Rip and Tear. As I said, I've 3 regrets. I'm gonna do it, even though I'm gonna get 3 regrets. It gets me close to the curse combo, which my baby rides the morning train. I think we do have a singular stack, so I will add a stack to the deck. Is there a stack? Did I add stacks? I did not add stacks, so there should be a stack. I saw a stack. Or did I get a stack from Hello World? No, I do have a stack. So we want the stack for collector's bonus. Another claw, no. Madness, no. Assassination, no. Heat sinks. Do I have a heat sinks? Do I have a heat sinks in my deck? I cannot tell because I'm basically blind, but I don't care. I'm just worried about buying a heat sinks. Okay, an artifact. That could be good. I'll take the claws and I'm gonna take the heat sinks. We got mummified hand in the shop, and that is so good because I was like, we need a mummified hand to make this deck ultimate. And then they were like, okay, here you go, enjoy. And I was like, oh, well, why? Thank you, good sir. That was very generous of you. I like that. It's perfect. There you go. No damage first turn. Looks very nice. Well, there's the regret right off the bat. I was like, I don't want the regret to show up. 98 cards, only 3 curses. Mathematical chance of seeing regret, reasonably low. Actual chance of seeing regret, insanely high. I'm just messing around. It's okay. I understand that. You know, it comes really what you need to understand with these type of things is that everything is RNG based for a reason. So RNG does matter, and sometimes you get good RNG, sometimes you get bad RNG. I mean, if we've been 100% honest, right now I'm getting amazing RNG because I'm about to murder this guy. Oh, I thought I had Echo Form. I do not have the Echo Form. He's still dead, but I do not have the Echo Form. Let's please try and remember this for the future. No Echo Form, very bad. Very bad. Now I could add the barrage obviously to have 3 more cards close to our echo bonus because we do have the stacks already, so we don't need more stacks. But at the same time, adding 3 barrages means there's 3 barrages in the deck that aren't giving me collector's bonus and aren't doing anything for me. So it's very scary to add 3 barrages deck. I'm gonna do it because I want to attempt to get as close to the stuff as I can. Aggregate is huge. Aggregate is huge, game. Come on. We have 1 more. This one's aggregate. Nope, that one's discovery. I'm gonna take it, even though I don't want it. Fuck! I needed to aggregate so bad. Oh, this is a very scary first turn fight. Rip and Tear. Rip and Tear. And Booty. Secondary Booty. This is gonna be a very hard elite to perfect, obviously. Like, I'm not. We'll get 300 and draw 3 cards. I'm gonna do it. See what happens. Reboot. Okay, charge battery. Hologram. Charge battery. Discover. Loop. Loop. Reprogram. Discovery. That's fine. Because we're gonna lose our perfect. We're losing the perfect anyways. I don't know what I was trying to do there. You know, I guess you know you gotta try at least. You gotta try. If you don't try, you ain't doing it right. That's what I'm saying. I played that attack card for the 3 extra block. But if you don't try for the perfect, you're definitely not doing it right. And then you're not gonna do it right. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna do it, just do it right. Taking a lot of damage in this fight. This is a very scary fight for us actually. Heat sinks is good. Rebound. Go for the ice. Play Hello World. Take off the ice. 7 block. We're still taking way too much damage on this fight. Actually, I'm like starting to just get worried if we're gonna be able to kill this guy. Look, I don't want to be that guy, right? But I happen to know for an absolute fucking fact that this deck does have defensive cards in it. I'm just saying. I don't know what I was doing for 0 costing cards, I guess, but we're starting to get to a little bit of a better position now because we've got so many. I mean, just play 1 stack, right? In Hello World. So we're not taking any damage right now, which is huge. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. I'm not going to use the fission here. I need the defense. Even if fission would do damage or not, I need that defense. It's more important. So Echo Form is just a card that doesn't exist in our deck at all. As a man, I have accepted this fact and I've moved along. Echo Form is a myth card. It doesn't really exist in the deck at all. If you think it does, you are incorrect. He will die next turn, which is all that really matters. Oh my goodness, having that artifact is so good for bias condition. I actually didn't think about it that way. Self-repair or Hello World? I mean, it has to be self-repair, right? Just it has to be self-repair. So that's another collector's bonus done. And I will rest here. Upgrading cards for me at this point just is pointless. Steam Barrier stack, I don't need either, but I'm going to take the Steam Barrier, I guess. But I really didn't need either. So Mind Blast would be extremely good for us right about now. Obviously. Duh. I'm going to do it even though it does 0. I'm going to have to use both of here to not take damage. This is a really, like, we need Bag of Prep. Like, if we don't get Bag of Prep, we are actually in such a bad place. It's not even kidding. I'm actually being like legit serious. If we do not get Bag of Prep, which we aren't getting, we are in actually so much trouble, as you can tell. As we just don't have a deck that does anything right now. And this is the problem with, like, for doing what I do. And I do it quite often, so it's my own fault, no doubt. But this is definitely the problem that arises when you build your deck around the collector's bonus. Trying to get that collector's bonus, it puts you in a position where you're like, okay, cool, I'm getting the collector's bonus, which is really nice. But the problematic situation here is that, what some people might not think about, is the fact that, oh, this is great because we have, oh, we don't have the artifact anymore. We lost it for some reason. Don't know why. All for 1 here. Why was it all for 1 free? I don't understand. I'm gonna rebound. Cool headed. I want the block reprogram. Get rid of that, and that's bad. There we go. So right now with our amount of block we have, having 9 focus, and of course the lighting at electrodynamics lighting hits everything. We should just instantly get a win here, so that's really good. We also technically should just heal up to full. If I understand this correctly, which I think I do. The regret's a little bit of a problem, I'm not gonna lie to you, but the self-repair should counter that. So as you can see, we're in a great place, like deck-wise. Our deck is amazing. Like, we got a great deck. That's not the problem. The problem is not the deck. The problem right now we are having is we just do not have the right cards. We don't have card draw is what we need, and we don't have, what are the options? Heat sinks. I'm sure we have 4 heat sinks already. I mean, I could be wrong. We only have 3 heat sinks. Okay, so we're taking heat sinks, but that's a scary play. Anchor's pretty big actually, except it's not because we got the boot sequences. Ah! Now that I have time to just relax and sit and think about it, maybe getting rid of the boot sequences is a really good idea for us. If we get the opportunity to remove cards, we should remove both boot sequences, because if we can remove both boot sequences, that would actually put us in a very, very good place in this run. It would actually put us in an extremely good place, because if we remove those boot sequences, what we can do, and it's kind of important, is we can not get the boot sequence opening hand. I know it sounds a bit weird, but it's actually such a big deal, you know. Not getting that boot sequence opening hand could be like a very large determining factor for whether I do or do not have a start, you know. So I'd actually, removing those boot sequences is actually going to be extremely good for me. So I want to get that done as soon as I can. As soon as I get the opportunity to get rid of those boot sequences, I'm definitely going to go for it. Over here now though, I think we just go for a cold snap into a barrage. And then 1 discover for anything that does damage. Another barrage. Beautiful. Perfect. Charge battery equilibrium. I think we have charge batteries collector's bonus already, so we're going to want to go for equilibrium here. But equilibrium is such a bad card. It's 2 energy. It's really expensive. This is an upgraded version 1 thanks to Toxic Egg, but it's still not super good. But the card what we want to do now, all we really care about right now is just getting rid of this this boot sequence as soon as we can. I'm fine with tanking the damage from the regret here. It's okay. So we would love to remove these boot sequences if we get the opportunity, because right now that is our biggest weakness right now, is the boot sequences. So if we can get rid of these boot sequences, will put us in a really good place. I FT out here hoping I get card draw, but obviously I wouldn't, because why would I get card draw from a card that I didn't have the cards to play? So I'm going to start with the cool headed here, I think, into Beam Cell, into Hologram. I'm going to go find me a charge battery for next turn. I'm going to play charge battery. Some might argue that I should have played the self-repair, but I've already got 1 self-repair out. I don't need more. Like, I'm going to be on full HP here, no matter what happens. I'm going to rebound the claw. I'm going to play heat sinks, play discovery. I'm going to go get reprogram. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to play reprogram, and I don't want the fission, and I don't want the stack. Play hologram, and let's go find ourselves charge batch for next turn. I think it's fine. And every time we play 3 cards, we get a letter opener bonus. So I mean, the deck is good, even though it's 116 cards deep, which is obviously a problem. I'm gonna be the first to admit that it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. You know, it's just what it is. I need to admit it and move on. But what's good is the fact that I should come out on top of this. Like, I don't see myself losing this run necessarily, easily at least. So white noise, I think we added 3 white noises to the deck after we already had one, so I'm pretty sure if we have the collector's bonus on white noise ready. I definitely have the collector's bonus for heatsink, so we don't want another heatsink. So if we're going to take something, it should be white noise, but I'll only take it if I need the collector's bonus. If not, I'm just going to skip it actually. So I do need another white noise for the collector's bonus. This collector's bonus searching out is so frustrating. It takes long, it's a lot of work, it's kind of annoying. Those are upgraded white noises, of course, they're way better. Yeah, these boot sequences, they need to go, man. They need to go. The boot sequences really need to go. They are just really bad for the deck. So the second I can remove those, then I will be in a really good place. So I'm going to Beam Cell, go for the eyes, white noise, play defrag, go reboot. Go defrag, go rip and tear, go reboot. Go for the cool-headed play, go for the discovery play, and I'm going to take the rainbow and play the rainbow play. And that's going to be quite a bit of block. Not enough to not take damage here, but enough to not really care about the damage I'm taking due to self-repair. So why do you not kill? That's the question. So start off with this chill, and now it kills. No, it doesn't. There was 1 left. There was 1 fool left. There was 1 fool left that I did not see. I'm gonna take the consume, because consumer and Soto work so well together, but at the same point it's not great for me. It really isn't great. Oh my word, you were kind. You were once, just for the first time in your entire human life game, you were kind to me, and I'm gonna remember that for as long as I live. As long as I live. Giving me electrodynamics from my opening hand is the kindest, most beautiful thing you could have done for me, so I'm very grateful for that. I'm gonna start off with a defrag, obviously. And then I'm going to go for a hologram play to go find me a boot sequence play. Plays the boot sequence. I'm going to play the reprogram. I'm actually fine with all of that except for dual cast. I'm going to play the self-repair. And I'm going to play the blizzard, even though it does nothing. I was hoping for... I don't know what I was hoping for, but we know perfect twice here against this elite fight. But what is important, even though it's not perfect, it's a victory. And if you're thinking about it that way, that's the main importance. So. And we've got so many good things in this deck that I don't even worry for a second about winning this fight. I'm worried about trying to be on full HP for the next boss encounter. So another claw, another white noise, a bias cognition. Let's go for some rainbow action. Let's go for some barrage action. And end the turn, you'll be dead. And that was great. We took 1 hit, so that's really not bad. Data disc is amazing for us. No, I do not want boot sequence. I want to remove 2 boot sequences. I will definitely tank the HP here. And I get the codex, it's not too great. I will have to heal up here before this boss fight. So once again, like, oh, double energy is great. But as I've said many times before, like, these two boot sequences opening hands are actually becoming such a problem for us. It's actually kind of insane. Like, I didn't think it would matter, but now that I've had like time to look at this, it actually matters, game. It actually matters. Take the core surge. 24 incoming damage. That's almost impossible to not take damage to, so I'm not going to get ahead of myself here. I'm going to give it my best go, of course, to not take damage, and ironically we don't, so that's great. You know what, give me Storm. So no damage taken, a perfect Storm attack. That feels really good. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. No reason to use double energy because we don't have a... We should use it anyway. So we take less damage from the regret. Give me hits. So perfect Storm attack, very important. Very, very, very important. I'll start with a little bit of loop. I will go for consume here. A little bit of this, a little bit of rip and tear, and don't need to use the flame barrier yet, so it's fine. Let's put another equilibrium in the deck. I think that equilibrium paid off for us pretty well. 27 income damage. Well, that is a lot. I will not deny. Unfortunately, it's not going to affect me due to how I built my deck. So, at the same time, I do feel a little bit sorry for you, mister. Let's get the go for the eyes. Actually, weakening here might be worth more for us. But stack will just completely take us to the next section of the map, the next section of the game. So we're very slow right now. Our biggest problem is, of course, that we're just very slow. We don't really play the stuff we need to play fast enough. And that's, of course, a problem. But at the same time, like, this is exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. And once again, like, I feel extremely confident with what I've got going on here. A beautiful go for the eyes for us. And I don't need the Steam Bear, so I'm going to play it. Give me Echo Form. Echo Form is a card that I added to this deck, but I don't know if it's even in the deck anymore. At this point I played as if the Echo Form doesn't exist already. And we've been honest with each other. At this point, I'm kind of like, there's an Echo Form? Where is this said Echo Form? I was hoping to hit defrag there. Didn't get lucky enough for that, but we got a couple of claws here, which is really nice. A free rip and tear. A free blizzard always feels good. And I'll go for the stack just for funsies. Didn't get to play the defrag there, it's okay. I'm gonna add the multi-cast. I don't think we're even gonna use it, but it's okay. So we have 6 focus right now. It's kind of insane. Cool, hit it. Let's reboot. Don't like this hand at all. A little bit better. Not the greatest hand. Do I have an artifact? I don't think I do. So I might want to consider not playing by it. But I'm gonna play by this condition. It puts me on a clock. But it's a clock I don't care about too much, so I'm fine with it. If that makes sense. Hit consume, thank you. That's really good for me. Except it's not, because I don't actually have the cards to play with consume right now that I think about it. No, I'll just play Rainbow, I think. It's fine. Yeah, that's okay. Now the defrag. Up to 11 focus right now. We're going to go down to 10 though, but up to 11 focus. That's pretty big. Good damage. Finally getting some damage in. Really important. I was starting to think damage was a non-existing factor in this deck, but I've obviously been enlightened otherwise. More energy for next turn, so it's great. Regret is, of course, becoming a problem for us. So, but he should die like next turn. I don't see him surviving. You took very long to buff yourself, Mr. Champion. I think we got a perfect on this fight. Man, this is bad. I don't want either of these. I'm gonna add the fission, but I really don't want either of these. But I'll just add it for the collector's bonus. Snicker Eye, Snicker Eye, Snicker, Snicker, Snicker Eye. Is this the one where I go Snicker Eye, guys? I don't think so. With this many claws, I don't think it's possible. Busted Crown? You have 2 fewer cards to choose from. Does that mean I have 0 with binary? Or can no longer smith? I'm not smithing anyway, so I'll take that for the extra energy. But I really want to remove these 2 boot sequences. So if I'm going to try and get to an early shop where I can remove the boot sequences. 1, 1, 1. So there's only 2 elites, so we can take whatever path we want. I want the earliest shop. I would like 2 shops, if possible. Not likely. That one has a lot of question marks. I'm gonna go for that one instead, because I'd really like 2 shops. 2 shops is kind of important for me, and I'm gonna use the fission here. It kind of worked. Not really though. Yeah. Glacier. So if we can get some powers here, we would be in a good place. I'm gonna double energy. I'm gonna rip and tear. And then I'm going to use Reboot. I would actually kind of like to upgrade these reboots in all honesty. Like, those would be really good for me. And this is technically what I was kind of hoping would happen. It's just if we get reboots and certain power cards, I could literally build up an infinite deck, which would of course be amazing for us because, hello, infinite decks. Have you guys ever heard of those? Those are amazing. And this is kind of exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. You know, just at this point, we've gone infinite. Oh, not infinite, obviously, because we technically we need to still like do the turns to go to infinite, but at this point we're basically infinite, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? Recycle the equilibrium. Stay cool-headed. We didn't get to go infinite yet, but that's okay. That's okay. This will not kill, but I have so much focus, I don't care about losing 3 focus. So I need to make sure you both die next turn. That's kind of a big deal. I'm not sure if I can. I don't know if I have attacks in this deck. That's the problem. Nope, never mind. You are absolutely all just done and dusted. So, goodbye. Easy fight. Now, that was beautiful. And that, I would like a lot more of that. I'm obviously going to take Turbo. I don't know if I needed that equilibrium for the collector's bonus, though. I don't think so. We have 1 there, and I'm pretty sure I've added 3 already to the deck. Yes, I have. So, we had the 3 yesterday. No, I will not pay 422 gold for an item. That's not happening. So, now we need to check about... Oh, we can't remove cards. Okay. Toolbox, you know what, that's actually going to be good for us. I think I want toolbox, but let's just quickly check here. Obviously cool-headed. I think I've already got a collector's bonus set of cool-headed, so not too worried about that. Yes. Claw, we've got scrape. We don't have boot sequence. We don't want capacitor. I'll take enlightenment. I'll take toolbox, and I'll add more cool-headeds because I think they're super good. And let's go on. Let's go on. Interact. Add 3 cards, lose 10 HP. I will do that. Jack of all trades. Secret weapon. Madness. There you go. Like a mind blast. One singular mind blast, and we had absolutely just won the game, I think. So, a little bit unlucky that we never got that mind blast play. It's okay. I'm going to fission here, even though I think it's really bad. I'm going to do it nonetheless, because when it comes down to it, I'm just really bad at the game. So, it allows me to be able to do really stupid plays that don't negatively affect me too much. So, I'm happy with that. Want to get some separate plays out here, because we are kind of... we're not like in a bad place, specifically speaking, but I just want to attempt to get some self repairs out here as soon as I can. We got a little bit of got the eyes, a little bit of FTL. Don't need the turbo, so I'm not gonna play it. He is weakened, which is helping us a lot here. And we got white noise, gives us heat sinks. Finally, heat sink shows up. Equilibrium, gotta claw it. I'll hold off on that. Give me seek. If we could have just got 1 seek in this deck, we would have been in such a better place. And now we go infinite, right? This is where you go infinite, if I understand correctly. I feel like I misplayed that, but whatever. The guy's on 12. He's basically going to die at some point. If I ever get any attack cards, I might have just realized that one of the flaws I probably made in this deck that okay, I added a bunch of claws, so I actually can't say anything. I added a shit ton of claws. And I'm going to add chaos here just because, you know, I can. Start with white noise. Go storm. I'm going to start off with a reboot here, I think. Jackal trades is good. Chip master strategies is good. Some claw action. Skim. Hello world. Enlighten. Consume. One of these. Yeah, it takes some regret damage. It's regrettable, but it is what it is. So we need to start getting this inserted to start paying off, or we're going to be in a little bit of a bad place. I'm going to start off with Electrodynamics into Hello World, into Claw, into Rebound, Leap, and end my turn. And let's add some heat sinks to the deck. If we're fighting the Awakened one, I'm fucked. We are fighting the Awakened one. Okay, so I'm absolutely fucked. I might have kind of maybe sort of potentially forgot that the Awakened one existed in this game. Oopsie. My bad. The Awakened one is a thing. Let's try and keep this in mind for the future, please, guys. Just FYI. The Awakened one is a thing. Play that, I guess. That's good. Very good damage for us. Okay, Awaken 1 is a boss we need to keep in mind when we play Slay the Spire, because I have a power-based deck once again. Power-based decks do not like the Awaken 1, because the Awaken 1 wrecks power-based decks. Power-based decks get wrecked by the Awaken 1. So you always want to be careful not to play against the Awaken 1, because it's risky. And you can find yourself in a dangerous position with the Awaken 1, because you play 80,000 powers, because your entire deck is built to run powers. It's like, it's almost as if I just never learned my lesson, right? I see power-based synergies. I go for power-based synergies without thinking about the consequences of said power-based synergies. Of course, those consequences being the fact that if I come up against the Awaken 1, I am absolutely fudged. But for some reason, Bag of Prep is my friend, is my friend. I love me Bag of Prep, Bag of Prep's my friend. What can you do when you got a Bag of Prep? We love Bag of Prep, Bag of Prep's our bestest friend. We love Bag of Prep, Bag of Prep is our bestest friend. Take hologram. Oh man, getting that Bag of Prep was so good, because it kind of negates the really two shitty cards we have in our deck called Boot Sequence, which you didn't want. Give me Core Surge. I like Core Surge more because it just has a simpler attack. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? A simpler attack? Is that like a legitimate way to say something? I'm actually going to go for the 3 block plays here. I just wanted that letter opener play. Which I don't know if it's worth it, obviously, to use that much stuff for 1 letter opener play, but I'm going to do it. Okay, next thing you do, you go Machine Learning. You go Madness. You chill it up in here. You then play that and you use Equilibrium for lols. Give me Overclock. Haven't seen any Overclocks or Seeks or Aggregates in this whole run, which is kind of frustrating because it's kind of what you build your entire deck on when you play this very specific build that I'm playing right now, obviously. A lot happened there that I'm not entirely sure about, but okay. I don't think we ever taken damage on this fight again, so I don't really care too much. Hello world. Let's recycle the defend, because I don't want no defend in my deck, and then let's use reboot. Reboot me. We gotta go reboot in here. And this is just too easy at this point. I mean, we just take the leap. I think we have 6 leaps now. I don't care though. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you though. If the opportunity does come up for me to, I actually want to think about what I take now. I think it's still cool. If the opportunity arises where I get to obviously bring out the... Why did I play Tempest? That was a big mistake. Bias condition. What am I trying to say? I forgot what I was going to say, so it doesn't matter. Just ignore me. Ignore me like I know you do. Like I know you do. I know you're always ignoring me. I'm going to reboot here. All of these are trashed here. These are even more trashed here, but it's okay. Give me Cool Headed. It's a bit of a slower daily than what we've been having lately. I've been kind of playing like a boss lately, you know. Things have been going really well. Everything's been kind of working out for me. I've been finding myself in this kind of interesting situation where no matter what cards or attempted approach of gaming I play, just happens to work out all the time, you know. It feels good. Did I not have a claw? I thought I had a claw. I guess I did use what's called, so it's okay. What did I use? The reboot, right? Reboot, I think it's reboot. We heal for 14. I literally don't give a fuck. Oh, anyway, as I was saying, so important thing to remember here. If I don't go infinite against the Awaken one, I am in a very bad position. Like, we playing this and we are forgetting that the Awaken 100% counters our entire deck and everything we stand for and everything we are attempting to do. So as I said, if I do not go infinite against the Awaken one, I actually will find myself in a very, very dangerous position where I might just actually die. It's plausible. It's unlikely, obviously. Anyway you look at it, it is definitely unlikely. I mean, the mathematical chance that I get completely screwed. Well, then again, this is me we're talking about. I mean, that means the mathematical chance I get screwed is what, 100%? Isn't that how my mathematical chances usually work? I'm pretty sure that's how my mathematics works. So this is just great. Like, this is what I'm talking about when I say go infinite. This is what I need. I need literally this situation when I play against the Awakened one coming up. And I need to absolutely 100% go infinite. If I do not go infinite, I could potentially just die. So it's super critical that when I fight the Awakened one, that I get exactly the right circumstance of cards and items, so that I can not just instantly lose the run. Because let me just add the beam cells at this point. I keep getting the same fucking cards I already got. Upgrade all cards, heal to full. Let's fight the rare boss, or fight a boss. It's not a rare boss, it's a singular normal boss. Use Enlighten. Let's go skim. Let's go heat sinks. Unfortunately, no there was no more powers there for us to start going infinite, but yeah. This is going to be very interesting for me. I'm going to be very, very interested to see how this goes with the entire fact that I built an entire deck around powers, and that means that if powers do not work out for me the way I need them to, I could find myself in obviously a really bad position. You are not going to split yet, right, my good friend? Yeah, I didn't think you would. Oh, but you're going to attack me for 30 something damage? Well, I think that is completely unacceptable. So I'll use that, and then 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 I'll use that, and I'll use that, and then I'll end my turn. Thunder Strike. So he's going to split into two people that are both basically going to get instantly farmed. Like, let's be 100% honest with each other. These guys are done. They are dunzos. Absolutely dunzos. Like, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, except I kind of do, so I'm gonna, but I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys are dunzoed up in here. Like, you both stand 0 chance. I don't know if you understand this, but you are both fucked. Easy, boss. Birdface Urn. Birdface Urn heals me! That could be good. Recycle or Core Search. Now, I mean, I have a singular recycle, but I probably don't want to add more recycles to the deck if I had to guess. Recycle's not a great card. I don't want to see it too often. But it does give me collector's bonus. Right now, I feel like I should win. I mean, I'm either going to die against the Awake one or I'm going to win. That's what it comes down to. I don't have any Core Surges in my deck at all, if I'm under the correct impression of what is going on in my own deck right now. I definitely don't have any Core Surges. So if we want collector's bonus, which of course I want, because mathematically speaking, we're more likely to just lose to the Awaken one right now than we are to win against the Awaken one. So if I want to attempt, I mean, I actually don't care. I've got like 80 steam barriers, right? Now watch how I just threw in my steam barrier collector bonus. 1 steam barrier. Okay, there's just 3 steam barriers anyway. We find there's 2 steam barriers. There, okay, we got. I was sure we had enough steam. I was like, don't do me there like this. More madnesses. I don't have. Yeah, I don't have the. I don't have the rice. I can't take the rice because unfortunately I don't have what I need to make that happen. I mean, I'll hand a greed you because I can. It doesn't matter. But this is just a ready. I don't want to keep regret just for future reasons. You know, and I'll tell you why. Because regret's about to hit me for damage. Okay, regret doesn't stay. Interesting. I didn't actually know it worked like that. That's great. Okay, this is where we gotta go. So start with cool-headed, right? Then you go heat sinks, right? Then you go defrag. Then you go loop. Then you go seek a weapon and you go find yourselves a claw. You rebound that claw. You madness. You charge batteries. You use this. You use that. And you all of a sudden in a pretty good place. Man, this Awaken one fight's gonna be so scary. This Awaken one fight's actually gonna be so fucking scary. Like, it's literally gonna come down to like a 50-50% type of combination attack. Like, we're either gonna destroy him and infinite loop, or we're just gonna lose the run immediately. Our potions we have right now aren't even good against him, so we want to probably look into changing up our potions here at some point. So let's think about that in the future. For now though, I'm just gonna keep playing as many cards as that will allow me to play before the game's like, you know what, you're out of here, no more cards for you. And I'm like, oh, okay, if that's the route you want to take, okay, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I mean, hand of greed could potentially get a kill. No, maybe. Yes. Money! We got money! And then give me a skip for the collectors. And And we're gonna rest obviously because we have to, but we're on 4 HP, so it doesn't bother me. And I'll take the static discharge for the collector's bonus, right? I think we have a singular static discharge in the deck. I do see it often. Don't tell me I'm getting it from creative AI or something, because I'm gonna be just annoyed. I'm probably getting that static discharge from creative AI. Yeah, I'm gonna take it anyway because I don't want more stacks, but at the same time I don't care. So this is do or die right now. We either win the run right here or we lose the run right here, and I'm gonna be very, very interested to see how this goes. For now, I'm gonna start off with one boot sequence, and then I'm gonna go for a skim. Static discharge, buff him. Let's recycle the equilibrium card and skim again. Here's electrodynamics. Madness, hit electrodynamics, you hit defrag. Okay, hit electrodynamics, you hit electrodynamics. Electromagnetic dynamics. Self-repair. Okay, you skim again. I go for the ice here. Check all trades. Panache. Huge panache. That panache is actually amazing. Hit this guy. We get a self-repair. We don't care about that too much. I'll use a deep breath though. Give me something amazing. You give me a hologram. What is in here? Deep breath. That's actually fine. Use hologram. Go hit the deep breath. Play the deep breath again. Another madness card. We didn't want a madness card though. Self-repair. I don't think I want to play at all, so I'm just going to skip it and then play the other cards. And there we go. So we're going to take out one right off the bat, which is obviously really good. And the Awake one has got 5 buffs already. So as you can see, hits for 8 billion damage, which is a real damage amount in case you guys were wondering. So we do need to keep this in mind. Like the fact that he hits for 8 billion damage is a big deal, obviously. I'm going to fission here. That was ironically the one situation in my life where I had to go for the fission and pray. Okay, give me Gobflies. I really want to. That's like a lot of damage. Are we just dead? We're not dead yet, but we charged. We did a lot of work there. FTL. Madness. Consume. Enlighten. Play 1 equilibrium. Reboot. Claw. Leap. Hologram. Claw. Self-repair. Self-ice. Okay, we'll end it there, but we haven't gone infinite yet, and I'm very worried about the upcoming turns. Oh, this is insane. This is like really insane. Depending on how this goes, we could literally either win the run right here or lose the run right here. I'll be very interested to see how this goes. I think we kill him right now. Yes, okay, I had a feeling he died there, so I was kind of confident. 50 incoming damage! Are you kidding me right now, Mr. Asshole? Obviously this defrag. Rebound the steam. Fission. White noise. Echo form. Enlighten. Consume. Steam barrier. Chaos. Stack. Intern. Buffer. Okay, we're still alive. 60 incoming damage. Hey, this is what you get for playing a power-based deck when you knew you shouldn't have played a power-based deck against the Awakened one, guys. You want to do this, you need to pay the price, and this is the price I gotta pay. But at this point, I think we got infinite anyway, so it doesn't bother me too much. Right, this is infinite, if I'm correct. It doesn't even need to be infinite. He's gonna die before I even get to go infinite. But I basically gone infinite here, I'm pretty sure. I'm actually like 100% sure I've gone infinite right now. Yeah. As I said, I'm 100% sure I've gone infinite, so I wasn't worried for a second. Yeah. At the second form, we had gone infinite. That's like Mummified Hand, Heat Sinks can literally go infinite. It can literally go infinite. That's so exciting. 1520. I don't think it's top 100. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't deserve a top 100 due to the fact that 500 points alone just from collector, by the way. I didn't get to be on perfects there. I got 1 perfect, but I didn't get to be on perfect. So I'm not sure if we top 100 right now. I think we just missed it slightly. Yeah, we just, I knew it was like 1,530 something, right? Oh no, it's gone up 1,400, 1,500, 1,400. It was 1,500 now, or 1,550 is what I needed. My score was 1,520, so I needed 30 more points. So yeah, but I didn't perfectly think it, so I wasn't surprised that we didn't top 100 there. But very cool deck. That deck could actually go infinite because we had enough cards in the deck to make it happen with Mummified Hand and the what do they call the where is it, the heat sinks. With 6 heat sinks and Mummified Hand and Echo Form, we could actually go infinite. That is actually insane. Like, if we could fight, if there was an enemy in the game strong enough to survive, like, they should have like a dummy doll almost that does damage, so you can almost like see how much damage can you do in one turn. Because I'm pretty sure at that point I go infinite. Although infinity will run out once I run out of powers, right? Because then I'm not getting card draw anymore, and I don't have enough card draw in the actual deck to draw cards to go infinite. I guess we have a lot of cold, the cold something. Why can't I remember now? I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I can't remember the cool-headed. We have a lot of cool heads for card draw, holograms to get us back to card draw. Holograms were plus, they wouldn't exhaust either. We had white noises go away, powers go away, so we're going to thin our deck quite a bit. Rebounds to put the card draw back on top of the draw of the deck, draw again with the card draw. I think technically speaking this deck could go infinite. Excuse me, with the 3 double energies, which I don't think exhaust, but I'm not entirely sure if double energies exhaust. If they do exhaust, then it won't work, of course. They do exhaust. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to double energy for infinite energy. So I don't know if this could go infinite, but I feel like it could go very long because of enlightens and stuff like that. So, and Mummified Hands, like, I think this could actually go very far, and that was very fun. That was extremely fun. That was really, really fun. But that's a defect run for you. A power defect run with Mummified Hand. I said it on the first floor. I said, if I get Mummified Hand, I win this run. And I got Mummified Hand, I won one. I knew the second this run started, because I had an Ascension mode run exactly the same as this the other day. And Ascension mode is obviously much harder. And the only difference was that the Awaken one actually managed to kill me before I got my combo going. Because it was the same deck. It was exactly the same deck. A shitload of powers that all synergized beautifully together to draw me more powers, Mummified Hand to make them free so I could cast them for free forever. It was a beautiful, beautiful Mummified deck hand, except I got to the Awaken when I first turned, played 7 powers, ran out of energy, didn't have enough defense, and his third attack I think just killed me. Because he was hitting for, like, as you saw, 60 damage a hit, and when the Awaken one's hitting for 60 damage a hit, you can only survive 1 or 2 turns, and buffers can only go so far because he does 4 attacks in one turn. So even though I had Echo Form out and I was Echo Forming buffer to get 4 buffers, he was taking away all 4 buffers in 1 attack. Usually 2 or 3 because I had a lot of ice, which was getting me on, but I didn't have Inserter, I think. Oh no, I did have Inserter. I think it's this run. It's this exact run. It's literally the one before this. This is today's daily. Mummified Hand, Inserter, power based deck. Mummified Hand, Inserter, power based deck. So I went for a full power based deck and I made it all the way to the Awaken one, as you can see, and the Awaken one did 92 damage on the 5th turn to me, and I just died because I only had 90 HP. So if I had gone one more turn, I would have probably beat him. Because I had him on his 2nd form already, and he was fucking almost dead as well. So I was in a really good place, because Incense Burner was saving my life a lot. They also nerfed Incense Burner to 6 turns instead of 5 turns, by the way. So I was in a really, really good place. And yeah, Ascension mode run lost. A little bit of a spoiler alert for you guys, but it's okay. But big difference. What a big difference. Of course, Hoarder making it a lot easier to make the synergy happen, because I had more cards. And Toxic, of course, upgrading all the cards just made a bit. I mean, look at this 41 card deck with Mummified Hand, Inserter combo, 181 card deck with Mummified Hand, Inserter combo. Like, this could go much further, obviously. For now, that's going to end this beautiful daily one. A very long one, a very, like, complicated one. A lot of thinking and planning had to go into each turn. I messed up, obviously I didn't get to be on perfect. I didn't get top 100. As I said when I lost to the boss time, I said no beyond perfect, no top 100. And that's what it's coming down to these days. These days you have to play perfectly to top 100. Even if you get 500 points from collector's bonus like I did, it doesn't matter. If you don't play the perfect game, you don't get the top 100. You need those perfects against the bosses. That's just how it is now. For now though, thank you all very, very much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave a comment how you did on today's daily. And of course, hit that like button. I really appreciate it. I'll see you on the next episode of Slay the Spire Dailies. We're on 20 wins and 7 losses, and I want to go all the way the next 4 dailies, win them all, go up to 24 wins and 7 losses, which would be a little bit better than last month's 22 wins and 9 losses. So let's try not lose. Let's we get a 100% win rate from this point onwards. Anything under 50% and I'll be sad. 50% we'll literally get the same score as last month, which will be upsetting to me, but it is what it is. For now, thank you all very much for watching once again. I'll see you all next time.